Welcome back in this segment of the show, brought to you by Fast Frame. Not only does Fast Frame do the best job of framing anywhere in East Tennessee, but they also, as we've told you, offer some beautiful prints like this one, already framed. Look at that; it's beautiful. Scene of Venice with the weathered frame around that. They just do a great job. If you're looking for something for your home or office, they've got it on sale down there at Fast Frame. You can take your own artwork in there, obviously, and they'll do a tremendous job with it. But right now, don't forget, all those people that are graduating in recent weeks and months, take your diploma down to Fast Frame, and they can even cut the logo of your school right there into the mat on that thing. Keep it forever. Fast Frame. All right. Last week, the SEC voted, as we discussed last week, to increase the number of permanent home basketball foes from 1 to 3 for each team in the league. For Tennessee, that means Vanderbilt will no longer be Tennessee's only yearly home-and-home hoops rival in basketball. Tennessee will add 2 more. It's almost a given that Kentucky's going to be one of those. It's an old rival, should be. But what should the other team be? Dave Hart says he wants Vanderbilt, Kentucky, and Florida. Well, okay, that's kind of greedy, right, if you ask me. You're getting Kentucky. You can't ask for all the goodies, I don't think. But let's take a look at Tennessee's all-time list of most played basketball opponents inside the SEC. There you go. Now, this is in alphabetical order, obviously. But you see, they've played Kentucky 217 times. That's tops. They played Vanderbilt 185. That's second. Those make sense. You're going to keep Vanderbilt, who's already your permanent foe. So you probably have Vandy, Kentucky. Next most you've played, Georgia, then Alabama, then Florida. Guys, who do you think? Should it be Georgia? And if you're going by history, or if you're Dave Hart, do you say no? Let's bite the bullet and let's play Florida too every year. Who are you pushing for?
I would push for Florida. That's who I would like to see.
Okay.
I think it turned into a really good rivalry under Billy Donovan and Bruce Pearl, and I think keep it, and that's what I'd like to see.
Okay.
I'd go with Georgia, and that's simply for geography. I think it would give the fans an easier chance to get there, and then also it gives you a constant presence in that state for recruiting.
I say Texas A&M just because Mike Strange really enjoys going up to College Station.
Well, I was gonna, if I put my selfish spin on it, I'd say South Carolina because it's an easy trip if you're going to do it every year. But John brought up a good point for recruiting.
Georgia.
Have a presence, fly that flag in Georgia.
But see, if I'm going to be, as from the athletic director perspective, and be selfish, I want the gate of playing Florida every year and playing at Kentucky here every year. Georgia may be kind of so-so. I mean, the other ones you're saying may be so-so. To me, you're talking about guaranteed sellouts. You bring in Kentucky and Florida.
Sellouts, or does it help you with recruiting in Georgia to where you're selling out you're selling out all your games without having to have Florida as a gate draw? I don't know. I can see both of those. All right. I say go Georgia. Just me, because I'm based on history, tradition. They've played Georgia.
Does it have to come out of your division?
No, I don't think so.
It's an all-over division.
There are no divisions. That's correct.
So,
They ignored the
But who do
Cavaliers
you really want to see from over there on the other side?
well, the problem is you're probably, because I've tried to do this on the website, you get into it and you try and get everybody their top 3 teams, their most played teams. Somebody gets, because you've got 4 new teams that don't have old rivals, somebody's going to get somebody they don't want. Like, it wouldn't surprise me if Tennessee got an Arkansas.
What would Tennessee be okay with Missouri?
That'd be all
If
right.
you're talking about helping your recruiting.
I'd rather do Arkansas. Because
see-
then if you're trying to get Memphis, then line them up and play them in Memphis every year.
And here again, just go back to division play. I mean, like Bob was asking,
it's
that
not
solves so many. I know, but it solves so many issues.
And Tulane really changed its logo.
Yes.
No divisions, Tulane. Wow.
Actually,
Educational show.
And technically, when their team matched Tennessee's, it was the old Bill Battle and Doug Dickey straight tee. It was before the power tee. Yeah. So Tennessee's changed their tee too.
So I've been wrong since the 60s about that.
Pretty much.
No, just kind of set in your way.
All right.
Does Texas Tech have 2 T's?
They've got 2 teams,
Yeah.
yeah.
Looks like a cross in a T.
And Vanderbilt, if it's an anchor, it's an upside down tee.
Yeah.
All right. When we come back, we're going to play a grab bag. Come on back on the Sports Horse.